Hi guys, this is Mr. Mark, and today I want to talk to you about the classes that normally we'd be in school doing, but right now we're getting ready to end our online classes for a lot of the students and start school back next week. So this is just going to be a review of what I was planning on teaching, but I'm going to have to do it online now. So let's get started. So we were looking at big data. Big data, and the question was, how do companies collect and use data about you? And we were going to look at why information about you and your behavior is so valuable to companies and how certain types of data is used by the companies. There were 3 strategies we were going to use to limit individual data collection by companies, and we'll go over that in the class. So the big question when we started, if you remember, imagine you had the opportunity to design a brand new product for a teenager. You're the big boss now. Somebody told you they would give you $1 gazillion and all the material you need to make a product. You just need to come up with the idea. What questions would you ask? And if you get this, you're going to be rich. So first you have to think about who's going to buy your product. And that is the consumer. The consumer is the person who buys all the products or the services you supply. So you need to get data from the consumer. Data being facts and statistics collected together to be used for different purposes. And in this case, the different purpose is to design that cool whatever for your customer, your consumer. So in the paper that you had, you were supposed to review the consumer data and write what you think it might mean for your product. Remember, you're designing a product. You're not telling me about ideas. Tell me about the product you're going to decide. Decide what type of product you will design and what details you will include, and then use the space on the handout to create a picture of it. Make sure you include details that are based on the data. On a separate sheet or on the back of the handout, write 1 paragraph explaining how you use the data to choose the design for your product. Now, targeted advertising. When apps or websites use information they have collected about you to show you certain types of advertisements. Cookies. So a lot of times if you want to limit what is tracked by you, you need to turn off your cookies. And cookies are small text files that's used to identify you and your device and what you do on a person's website. The person's website you visit, the business's website you visit, puts those cookies on your machine, and they start to track you that way. So you need to turn off your cookies. Then you need to adjust your privacy settings. Most apps have privacy settings you can adjust to limit what information is collected. Google does this quite a bit. You can make your account private and deny access to location information and contacts. And then limit what you share. If it isn't necessary, don't provide the email address or link in your profile from another app or website. Keep that private. If these are required, check the privacy policy to see how that information is being used. Okay, so let's look at the handout. This is from the Threadmeister handout. You're in charge of a new product at the clothing company, Threadmeister. The company is making plans to design and release a brand new product. Analyze the consumer data. The consumer data is here on the left side. All of this here is the consumer data. Analyze the consumer data and decide what type of product it will be. You're designing a product. Don't tell me about the weather. Tell me about what you will do with your product and what details it will include. Then draw and paste a picture of what your product will look like at the bottom. When you get to this part, delete everything in this box, make your own picture, and fill that in. Remember, this is the data. This is what it might mean for your new products. Many customers come to Threadmeister to buy jackets. So maybe I should make a jacket. A jacket is a product. And so forth and so on. So, and that's it. This needs to be done Friday, the 1st of October, which is tomorrow. So, it'll be today when you get this. Friday the 1st of October, this will be due. So get it done. Don't forget, as soon as you finish doing the handout, make sure you do the quiz. It's in Google Classroom. And finish that and turn it in. Thank you.